Introducing our Master of Ceremonies, star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks. Our television hostess, former Miss USA, Texas's Kim Tomes Dutton. Kone Wheelie, Miss Texas Teen USA, 1985. Special entertainer, Jim Gibson. And Texas's own Yellow Rose, Miss USA for 1985, Laura Martinez Harris. Brought to you by your Texas Subaru dealer. And MCI, everything you want from a long-distance service or less. And Maybelline, be the best that you can be with Maybelline. And Dillard's, dependably, delightfully, distinctively Dillard's. Join us as 112 beautiful young ladies compete for the crown and title of Miss Texas USA 1986 and over $90,000 in cash and prizes. Gentlemen, our host for this evening, television personality, Bob Eubanks.
Any old place I call my home, I gotta go. I got Texas in my soul. Dallas, Fort Worth, San Angelo, Houston, Austin, to El Paso, we gotta go. We got Texas in our soul. Sweetwater, Beaumont, Wichita Falls, Port Arthur, Brownsville, we hear you call, we gotta go. We got Texas in our soul. We gotta go. We got Texas in our soul.
Some fond memories of San Angelo, and I've seen some beauty queens in El Paso, but the best looking women that I've ever seen have all been from Texas and all wearing jeans. I'm a country fan, not a soccer man, and my arms are red, and so is my blood. They make it boil with the soft Texas drawl, and I love them all Texas way.
And now let's meet our 112 statewide contestants in the 1986 Parade of Cities. Please welcome Texas, Julie Lovelace. Miss Longview, Kim Peake. Miss Northeast McClure. Miss Big Bend Country, Kelly Flint. Miss Midland, Tammy Taylor. Miss Monahan, Daphne Harms. Miss Odessa, Tammy Cox. And Miss Pecos County, Patty Gaborial. Miss Corpus Christi, Janice Bradbury. And from the Gulf Coast, Julie Duggan. Miss Texas A&I University, Lisa Eileen Johnson. Miss Victoria, Donna Bertley. Miss Golden Triangle, Christine Duhan. Miss Abilene, Diana Davis. Miss Big Country, Raquel Dominguez. Miss Sweetwater, Shannon Neighbors. Miss Taylor County, Danny Blackpark. And from the greater Houston area, say hello to Miss Bay Area, Tina Ressler. Miss Bayou City, Rhonda Ryan. Miss Baytown, Tonya Thurman. Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer. Miss Brazoria County, Susan Lewis. Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks. Miss Colorado County, Robin Meyer. Miss Cypress Creek, Cynthia Miller. Miss Friendswood, Elise Stuffer. Miss Harris County, Cheryl Cowman. Miss Houston, Tonya Bedingfield. Miss Hunters Creek, Janet Sullivan. Miss Jersey Village, Carrie Montalbano. Miss Nassau Bay, Duran Muma. Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken. Miss River Oak, Kimberly Townsend. Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn. And Miss South Houston, Renee Redden. And from the capital of Texas, here's Miss Austin, Lisa Horrigan. Miss Barton Creek, Deanna Sandall. Miss Barton Springs, Deidre Dodd. Miss Capital City, Abby Newman. Miss Cedar Park, Celeste Burke. Miss Del Valle, Melissa Gustafson. Miss Hill Country, Julie Zargis. Miss Lake Travis, Sloan Knipstein. Miss Longhorn Country, Shanna Kaufman. Miss Oak Hill, Rosie Behar. Miss San Marcos, Lisa Beth Johnson. And Miss Travis County, Cynthia Pritchard. From the Rio Grande Valley, welcome, Miss Harlingen, Lisa Cochran. Miss Hidalgo County, Martina Reichwald. And Miss McAllen, Carolyn Sherry. And from the heart of Texas, welcome Miss Central Texas, Jill Getson. Miss Lake Whitney, Karen Wilson. Miss Temple, Monica Merrick. Miss Waco, Stacy Garland. Miss Aggieland, Bonalyn Krompatic. Miss Brazos Valley, Amy Priest. Miss Bryan, Susan Lovin. Miss College Station, Julie Simon. And Miss Huntsville, Carolyn Randall. From the border country of South Texas, Miss Laredo, Sonia Sanchez. And Miss Western Country, Kay Beck. And from the Metroplex comes Miss Arlington, Tony Cipriano. Miss Hazel, Bobby McCulloch. Miss Burleson, Elisa Pillow. Miss Collin County, Barry Eubank. Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower. Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. Miss Denton, Barbara Malone. Miss Denton County, Stacy Ricker. Miss Euless, Tiffany Thomas. Miss Farmers Branch, Pamela Higginbotham. Miss Fort Worth, Kim Acker. Miss Garland, Carol Riley. Miss Hurst, Misty Alexander. Miss Irving, Shara Rose. Miss Johnson County, Kimberly Ballard. Miss Mesquite, Renee Watson. Miss Metroplex, Deanna Jakubczak. Miss Mid-Cities, Carrie Ray. Miss North Dallas, Elizabeth Moss. Miss North Texas, Tamara Childers. Miss Paris, Renee Rivers. Miss Rains County, Kim Sisk. Miss Richardson, Donna Watson. Miss Tarrant County, Karen Standifer. Miss University Park, Christina De La Garza. Miss Wichita Falls, LaDana Edwards. To the sounds of Marty Robbins' El Paso, here's Miss Coronado, Gina Grissom. Miss El Paso, Wendy Viramontes. Miss Franklin Mountains, Melissa Murray. Miss Paso del Norte, Rosanna Eight. Miss Ranger Peak, Cynthia Avila. Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace. Miss Texas Teen, Charlene Molinar. Miss Tigua area, Georgina Harris. And Miss Ysleta, Monica Rodriguez. Miss Concho Valley, Karen Wing. And Miss Runnels County, Jacqueline Connor. From the top of Texas, our next contestant, Miss Amarillo area, Connie Thompson. Here from the Panhandle area is Miss Lubbock, Terry Coates. Miss Lubbock County, Shelley Harris. And Miss South Plains, Patty Greer. And from our host city of San Antonio comes Miss Alamo City, Kathy Moulter. Miss Bexar County, Lisa Fernandez. Miss Del Rio, Susan Valdez. Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon. Miss Ingram Park, Laura Smith. Miss Lake Medina, Cindy Watson. Miss River City, Robbie Stratton. And Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy. There they are, our 1986 Miss Texas USA Pageant contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, our own Miss USA for 1985 from El Paso, Texas, the beautiful Laura Martinez Herring. Choose MCI.
Any day now, you're going to get a letter in the mail asking you to choose a long-distance phone company. Before you choose, I want you to keep in mind that MCI always costs less than AT&T, no matter when you call. And don't forget that MCI's Dial 1 service is good on any phone that you have, push button or rotary. But above all, remember all those times you said, if there was another long-distance phone company, I'd switch in a minute. Well, you have 35 seconds left.
When you're asked to choose a long-distance phone company, choose MCI Dial 1 long-distance service and start saving.
The best things in life are always worth waiting for. And Subaru now brings you the 1985 Subaru GL10 sedan, an automobile which was worth waiting for. Subaru has combined a new luxurious design with features that have placed Subaru as #1 among Japanese imports for customer satisfaction. That's worth waiting for. Subaru, it goes with the territory, your territory.
Visit your nearby Texas Subaru dealer today for a great deal on a Subaru.
All of my work as carpenter and painter is paying off. You wouldn't believe the change in this place. Or, for that matter, the change in me. I colored my hair with Nice and Easy. The color looks like I was born with it. And it feels like a whole new head of hair. Jim asked me how I do it all. Mother, maintenance person, and beautiful blonde. I told him Nice and Easy. That's my style.
Dramatically Dillard's, dressed to the nines. Delightfully Dillard's, you're looking fine. Dependably Dillard's, time after time. Distinctively Dillard's, we're one of a kind. Dramatically, delightfully, dependably, distinctively Dillard's.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's our master of ceremonies, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. Now, it's really been great being here in this beautiful, fun-filled city of San Antonio. Our contestants, well, they've enjoyed the Alamo City for 10 exciting days, and now they've been wined and dined, and they rehearsed many a long hour, and now they're all gathered together on this stage, ready to compete for over $90,000 in cash and prizes and the title of Miss Texas USA for 1986. And let me tell you, one look at these lovely ladies, and you'll understand why San Antonio has been dubbed the beauty capital of Texas. Now, tonight's winner will enjoy a year's reign representing the Lone Star State, plus she will also then go on to represent Texas in the annual Miss USA pageant next spring in Miami, Florida. Now, I want you to meet a very lovely lady that can tell us firsthand about being a pageant contestant because she was Miss Texas USA and Miss USA in 1977. Please welcome tonight's hostess, Kim Tomes Dutton. Kim?
Thanks, Bob. We're glad to have you with us tonight. During the past week, these lovely young ladies have competed in each of 3 preliminary categories, which include swimsuit, evening gown, and personal interview. Now our panel of judges has the difficult job of selecting our 15 semi-finalists who will continue in the competition tonight. While final tabulations are being made, let's take another look at our contestants and the special welcome that greeted them here in the Alamo City.
From the moment they arrived aboard Southwest Airlines, our 112 contestants have been on the go, not wanting to waste a minute of their 10 fun-filled days here in San Antonio. They were off right away aboard our official pageant buses provided by Via Charter and Gray Line Sightseeing. The Hyatt Regency San Antonio served as pageant headquarters as well as the site of our contestant orientation. Official greetings to the city came from John Mosty, Executive Director of the San Antonio Convention and Visitors Bureau. This year, each of our contestants was asked to bring along a special handmade item for a very special cause. The arts and crafts pieces were bid on throughout the week in a silent auction to raise funds for multiple sclerosis. Our contestants were treated to a special makeup session, expert tips and beauty advice accompanied by a makeup bag full of Maybelline products. Fittings were next on the agenda as each of the girls tried on her official competition swimsuit from Catalina. A surprise collection of gifts greeted our beauties. The official Miss Texas USA jean, designed by Action West of Texas. Along with a beautiful leather belt from the Tony Lama Company. From Patmar, a special piece of brass jewelry for each of our delegates. And to help each girl look her best at all times, a curling iron, courtesy of the Vidal Sassoon division of the Helen of Troy Corporation. Keeping in touch with the folks back home is half the fun, and our contestants were able to do just that throughout the week on special phones provided by MCI. The whirlwind week of dinners, parties, and special events here in the Alamo City is over all too soon. But each of our contestants will take home a very special, lasting memento. This beautiful 14-karat gold and diamond Texas charm from Zales.
As you just saw, our contestants are the recipients of lots of goodies from our pageant sponsors. In fact, many of these same organizations also participate in the scholarship program. The Miss Texas USA prize package for this year totals a record-breaking $90,000. $18,000 will be awarded in cash scholarships alone to our winners, made available by Action West of Texas, the Blue Bonnet Bowl, Farrah Manufacturing, K-Bobs Incorporated, and Maybelline, with more coming from Pancho's Mexican Buffets, Fantasy, Texas Subaru Dealers, the Tequa Indian Reservation, Tony Lama Company, Vidal Sassoon Division of the Helen of Troy Corporation, and Zales Jewelers. There are lots of gifts and prizes awaiting for our winner tonight, and there's lots more in store for you. Have you picked your favorites yet? Well, if not, get ready, because we'll be right back with the announcement of our 15 semi-finalists. And now, Dillard's presents Liz Claiborne's Fall Colors.
Dramatically Dillard's, dressed to the nines. Delightfully Dillard's, you're looking fine. Dependably Dillard's, time after time. Distinctively Dillard's, we're one of a kind. Dramatically, delightfully, dependably, distinctively Dillard's.
Do you know me? It's frightening how many novels of suspense I've written. But still, when I'm not recognized, it just kills me. So instead of saying I wrote Carrie, I carry the American Express card. Without it, isn't life a little scary?
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card.
Don't leave home without it. We love catfish from Church's, delicious. It's southern fried catfish. Farm-raised grain fed from Church's fried chicken. We love it. It's catfish, delicious at Church's. Church's dipped in seasoned cornmeal, then and fried golden. Tastes fresh, not fishy. It's catfish at Church's.
New southern fried catfish from Church's. Now get an igloo jug and free refills, just $1.99 each with required purchase.
There's a feeling of hopelessness and embarrassment. There's a feeling that I've done everything I can and she won't stop drinking.
There's very often a cover-up of the family, a denial.
We offer bar stool.
The Elderly Alcoholic, a special report. Tomorrow at 5 on News 8.
Welcome back to the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. You know, throughout this busy week, our judges have had several opportunities to see all of the contestants in the Miss Texas USA competition. Now, voting in secret, they have chosen 15 semi-finalists from the 112 young ladies who represent every city, every county, and area in this wonderful state of Texas. Now, the names of those 15 are on the card that I'll be handed right now. Thank you so very much. Now, the girls don't know who the top 15 are. I will call the names off in no particular order. Please keep that in mind. And I want to wish all of our ladies the very best of luck, because here we go with our top 15. Good luck to each of you, ladies. Our first semifinalist is Miss Fort Worth, Kimberly Aker. Miss South Houston, Renee Redden. Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon. Miss Bay Area, Tina Raisler. The next contestant with the opportunity to continue in tonight's competition for the crown of Miss Texas USA is Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks. Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower. Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer. Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. Well, we're at the halfway mark now. 7 more names to go. Our next semifinalist is Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy. Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken. Miss Richardson, Donna Watson. Miss Houston, Tanya Beddenfield. All right, only 3 more names to go. 3 more delegates here tonight have a chance to become the new Miss Texas USA. Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace. Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn. Well, just 1 more name will give us our 15 semifinalists in the Miss Texas USA competition for 1986. And the last semifinalist is Miss Harris County, Cheryl Cowman. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 15 very excited young ladies here, and they have every right to be. Choosing that one special young woman from 112 lovely contestants would be an impossible job for our panel of judges if it all had to be done in one evening. So during the past week, our judges scored the contestants in preliminary swimsuit, evening gown, and personal interview competition from the composite scores in all 3 categories. The top 15 were selected. But now the scoring starts all over again. That means that the judges start from scratch in choosing which one of our 15 very lovely semifinalists will be the next Miss Texas USA.
Well, Kanae, have you picked your finalists yet?
Well, I'll never tell, Kim. But I'm really excited and anxious for Bob to interview each of our contestants. I always enjoy getting to know each of the contestants better.
And that will do after this word from Maybelline, the complete line of fabulous cosmetics for eyes, lips, face, and nails.
Expert Eyes Mascara by Maybelline with the double brush system. With the first brush, I darken and thicken my lashes. But the exciting part is the second brush that's dry to separate them perfectly. Try it. Expert Eyes Mascara by Maybelline.
Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts through work, lasts through play, lasts through all you do and say. And what what colors? Long-wearing nail color.
I'm at my best with Maybelline.
People think I always take the train because I'm afraid of flying. Me, afraid? Nah. I take the train because it's the best way to enjoy light beer from Miller. Rolling through the Rockies and all across the Midwest, nice Metz filling. And it tastes great coast to coast. That's why I take the train, not because I'm scared of anything. Hey, what happened to the light?
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Maybe I am a little afraid of the dark.
Okay, everybody, let's go. Group life and health insurance for Metropolitan Life? I know they're #1 in group life insurance and a leader in group health insurance, but I'm just a manager of a little bar club. Maybe my group should be covered. I have the strangest feeling I just did something right. Getting it, it pays.
I'll never forget Mexico. The beauty, the warmth of the sun, and things even warmer.
Come feel the warmth of Mexico. You'll feel it from everyone. Please, come in. Feel the warmth of Mexico. Where the people are warm as much as the sun. Feel the warmth of Mexico.
Once you feel the warmth of Mexico, it's so hard to say goodbye.
Feel the warmth of Mexico.
Welcome back to the Miss Texas USA Pageant Ball. We have 15 very lovely semi-finalists, and now we have a chance to talk with each of our 15 semi-finalists. So right now, let's begin. We're going to talk to our first girl. Let's welcome now Miss Fort Worth, Kimberly Aker. Hi, Kim.
Hello, Bob.
Kim, I know that you've been working on a very special television show that's provided you the opportunity to travel. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this TV show?
Well, Bob, I feel I was very fortunate to get the opportunity to travel because I come from a small town in Texas. And about 2 years ago, I got the part on Scuba World television series that allowed me to travel around the world for 2 years and do news documentaries on scuba diving.
Oh, that sounds great. You're a beautiful lady.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
Thank you, Miss Fort Worth. Kimberly Aker. Thank you, Kim. Our next semifinalist, Miss South Houston, Renee Redden. Hi, Renee.
Hello, Bob.
Renee, I know that you keep a busy schedule and you're currently working in corporate fitness. Now, why don't you tell us, what does all of that involve, and do you plan to make this a permanent career?
Yes, I do, Bob. I am into the health and fitness field, and I would like to expand in that area. I'd like to keep on working with corporations, and I design their curriculars for them.
So you keep the whole corporation fit?
I keep them going, keep them fit.
I'll bet you do. Thank you very much, Miss South Houston, Renee Redden. Thank you, Renee. Here's Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon. Hi, Christy.
Hello.
I know that you come from a family of 5 girls. I can't even imagine that. That must have been very interesting growing up. 5 girls in one family.
It's a lot of fun. It's fun having 4 automatic friends. You've got lots of extra closets to raid. And we all have our own unique talents and interests, and my parents have always encouraged us to be real individuals.
Your poor father, he had to fight his way into every room in the house, didn't he?
No, he's spoiled rotten.
I'll bet he is. Thank you very much. Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon. Here's Miss Bay Area, Tina Raisler. Hi.
Hello.
I found out that while you were in college, you and your friends raised snakes. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Several of my friends in college were very interested in snakes, and I managed to be a roommate with one of them. And on weekends, we would go catch rattlesnakes for extra money.
Tough getting dates when you do that, wasn't it?
Well, they never messed with me if I didn't want them to.
I'll bet you they didn't. Thank you, Miss Bay Area, Tina Raisler. Here's Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit about this company that you work for?
Okay, I had the opportunity to purchase a pre-existing business,
along with 3 other partners of mine. And our grand opening was on April 15th, which we all know is tax deadline day. And it's been doing really well. It's in a beautiful location, and I'm really proud of it.
What kind of a business is it?
It's a full retail office supply business.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Miss Clear Lake City Kay Hicks. Miss Dallas Angel Hightower. Hi, Angel.
Hi.
You're musically inclined.
I sing, that's right.
You sing with a band.
I have a 5-piece band in Dallas, and we play private parties and weddings and rodeos and charity events. You name it, we play for it.
Now, you say you have a band. Are you the boss?
I play like I am.
The rest of them guys?
I'm great at giving orders.
I'll bet you the rest of the band members men?
They're all men.
That's why you're the boss.
That's why I'm the boss.
Thank you very much. Miss Dallas Angel Hightower. Here's Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. You graduated from San Jacinto Junior College, and now you plan to make real estate your career?
Yes, as soon as I return home, I'm going to take my real estate exam course, and I'm going to pass it, and then I'm going to go work for Coldwell Banker selling residential real estate at the Galleria.
Going to start with a small company, work your way up. Is that it?
I'm going to start and work my way up to the top and own my own company one.
I know you will. Thank you very much. Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer. And now here's Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. How are you, Christy?
Good, how are you?
They tell us that you are quite an accomplished swimmer.
A swimmer, yes. I've been swimming all my life since I was about 4. I went to nationals in breaststroke, and I won states in diving in Connecticut, and I love it. I swim every day, about 2 miles.
I can't swim a stroke. Could you teach me?
I'd love to teach you, but we had that swim meet the other day, the BHP swim meet, and I have to say I have never swam or competed on an inner tube before, and it was great fun.
Well, congratulations for being one of our finalists. There she is, Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. Thank you, Christy. Okay, those are the first of our 15 semifinalists. One of these girls just may be the new Miss Texas USA for 1986.
Remember, we still have 7 more interviews to go, plus the swimsuit and evening gown competitions. So don't go away. The Miss Texas USA pageant will continue live on the Miss Texas USA television network. And now, Dillard's presents Liz Claiborne's Fall Colors.
Dramatically Dillard's, dressed to the nines. Delightfully Dillard's, you're looking fine. Dependably Dillard's, time after time. Distinctively Dillard's, we're one of a kind. Dramatically, delightfully, dependably, distinctively Dillard's.
AT&T. Well, AT&T Communications.
Have a good day.
Last year, the public got an estimated 20 billion messages from AT&T. To that, MCI says don't be brainwashed. Every time you see or hear an AT&T message, think of MCI. Then choose the same long distance for less. MCI Dial 1 service, the really right choice.
He wouldn't touch it. Turned his nose up.
He'll like this. This is the cat with discriminating tastes.
Something new.
New Caviar brand cat food, sir. Because you're more than fussy, more than finicky.
Yes.
Caviar is the discriminating tastes. Made with ocean fresh fish, steamed to perfection. Soft, moist.
Smashing. Take the night off.
Sir.
But leave the caviar.
New Caviar from Purina for cats with discriminating taste.
Loneliness is a way of life for many. That's why the Dallas SPCA has established the Pets for People program, so we can help unite elderly people with homeless pets free of charge.
Now there's 2 instead of 1. Now a golden friendship has begun.
Let's go, boy. For more more information about the Pets for People program, contact the Dallas SPCA.
Welcome back to the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. And now, let's continue as we get to know the rest of our semi-finalists a little bit better. And we'll go first to Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy.
Hi, how are you doing, Bob?
Hi, Kelly. I'm doing just fine.
Good.
Now, you are representing our host city. It must be very exciting for you. And I know that you've had a chance to represent San Antonio in other cities or out of the country. Tell us about that.
Well, I went on a 15-day tour to Mexico. We went to Mexico City and Cuernavaca and Tabasco, and I had a blast. The most we did was dance. Boy, I learned how to go to the disco. We had a good time.
Disco here and disco there, right?
That's right.
Well, congratulations to you for being one of our finalists.
Thank you.
Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy. There's Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken. Hi, Leanne.
Hi.
Your mother owned a carnival?
Yes, she did. She had been working in the carnival since I was about 3 years old, and just a couple of years ago she purchased one, and I helped her run around all over the United States, and we had lots of fun.
What'd you do?
Oh, I did the office. I sold popcorn and Coke, and just everything you can think possible. Worked on the generator, got greasy, just had lots of fun.
That sounds very exciting. Well, thank you very much. Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken. Here's Miss Houston. Come out here, Sonia. My card's about to order, Sonia. There we go. Now, I see here, this is Tanya Bedingfield. I see that you had a chance to represent Houston in Mexico City. Now, why don't you tell us what all of that involved?
Oh, it was the most wonderful trip of my life. I was a cheerleader with the Houston Oilers at the time, and the Houston Convention and Visitors Council took 2 of us down there, and they wined us and dined us, and we got to meet the president, and just had a great time. Got to make a couple of side trips to Cuernavaca. Wonderful time. People were great.
I bet they were. Thank you very much. You're a beautiful lady.
Much.
Thank you. Miss Houston, Tanya Bedingfield. Now, Miss Richardson, Donna Watson. Hi, Donna. Why don't you step right up here with me, all right? I understand that you have trained for quite some time in the hopes of becoming a professional golfer. Now, I can't swim, but you should see my golf swing.
I can give you a lesson or two. I had gone to college for 2 years, and I had quit in hopes of going into golf professionally. I played golf for 2.5 years, and for some reason, I could not cut it. And so I decided to get a real job, but someday I have hopes and ambitions of going into professional golf.
What's your handicap right now?
It's an 11. It's not that
Well,
great.
you'll
but I'm a sandbagger for you that know golf.
Well, I'm a 36, so you can take it from there.
You've got problems.
I know. Thank you. Miss Richardson, Donna Watson. Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace. Hi, Karen.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
As with many of our contestant titles, we don't always recognize the names because they are indicative of an area. So why don't you tell us about Sun City and what you represent and about your city?
Okay. I'm representing El Paso, the Sun City. It's a very beautiful city. I've been there about a year, but I've learned so much about the people and the different cultures that are there. I come from a very small town. It's south of Houston, and it's an experience to move to a different city and learn how different people live. El Paso is like 2 different countries. It's really a neat experience for me.
Oh, you're a neat lady. Thank you very much. I know El Paso must be happy. Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace. Say hi down to Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn. Hi, Christy.
Hello.
I heard that your entire family is involved in the oil business. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yes, it sounds exciting. Actually, my father started a business about 15 years ago. My brother works for him, has ever since he was in high school. I started working for them as soon as I got out of high school. My sister works part-time. My mother is also involved in the business ever since they opened it.
Now, what's the name of this company?
It's called Some Oil Company.
Some Oil Company.
Yes.
Nepotism reigns, right?
Yes.
Congratulations to you. Thank you. Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn. And finally, Miss Harris County, Cheryl Kalman. They tell us that you enjoy art. What kind of art do you enjoy?
Well, I enjoy drawing wild animals. I draw in pencil.
Good. Are you good?
Well, I don't know.
Would you like to make a career of it?
No, I'm not that good. I hang my pictures on my walls to decorate my apartment, but I'm not that good.
I bet your mom and dad buy them.
No.
But they do hang on the walls.
No, they buy my mom's pictures. She's real good.
Oh, I see. Well, congratulations to you for being one of our semi-finalists. Thank you, Miss Harris County Cheryl Kalman. Well, there they are, our 15 semi-finalists. And once again, you've just met all of these very lovely ladies.
I'm here in the audience with our panel of judges, 9 very special people who have the task of choosing that one young lady who will wear the coveted crown and represent Texas in the Miss USA pageant next spring in Miami, Florida. Our judges voting right now in the personality interview competition, and they will be judging each semifinalist again in the swimsuit and evening gown competition later in tonight's show. Remember, each judge votes in secret, so no one knows who is ahead at this point. We'll be right back for our swimsuit competition right after this word from your Texas Subaru dealers and the new XT Coupe.
You remember when you were my age, Dad? Come on, Dad. You understand what I mean, right? It's my first car.
It's your money, son. But if you want my advice, buy another Subaru. It's been good to us.
Sure, Dad.
Thought we agreed you'd buy a Subaru.
But, Dad, I did.
The new Subaru XT Coupe. Inexpensive and built to stay that way.
You want to see fast?
Wow! You flies want to see fast? Raid, professional strength flying insect killer.
Faster than this?
This is professional strength. Faster than any ordinary spray.
Faster than this?
It works in seconds. Faster than flies can say.
What did he say?
Raid, professional strength flying insect killer. Kills flies dead.
Brains you're born with. A great body you have to work at every day. You have to stretch it to the limit. Push it harder than you really want to. And pull more than your own weight. So get smart. Come to President today while 2 people can join for the price of 1. Or get 50% off dues.
Join President today. Get 2 people for the price of 1 or 50% off dues.
Because a strong mind looks a lot prettier on a strong body.
present our 15 semifinalists in their official Catalina swimsuits. First, Miss Fort Worth, Kimberly Aker.
Kim is 23 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 115 pounds. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Miss Fort Worth, Kimberly Aker.
Miss South Houston, Renee Redden.
Renee is 23 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 120 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Miss South Houston, Renee Redden.
Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon.
Christy is 23 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 116 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon.
Miss Bay Area, Tina Raisler.
Tina is 24 years old, stands 4.5 inches tall, and weighs 109 pounds. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Miss Bay Area, Tina Raisler.
Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks.
Kay is 24 years old, stands 5 foot 9 inches tall, and weighs 125 pounds. She has strawberry blonde hair and hazel eyes. Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks.
Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower.
Angel is 23 years old, stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and weighs 118 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes. Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower.
Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer.
Kimberly is 22 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 110 pounds. She has dark brown hair and green eyes. Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer.
Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner.
Christy is 22 years old, stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and weighs 118 pounds. She has blonde hair and green eyes. Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner.
Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy.
Kelly is 20 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 112 pounds. She has blonde hair and green eyes. Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy.
Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken.
Leanne is 18 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 110 pounds. She has blonde hair and green eyes. Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken.
Miss Richardson, Donna Watson.
Donna is 23 23 years old, stands 5 foot 9 inches tall, and weighs 118 pounds. She has brown hair and hazel eyes. Miss Richardson, Donna Watson.
Miss Houston, Tanya Bedingfield.
Tanya is 23 years old, stands 5 foot 9 inches tall, and weighs 122 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Miss Houston, Tanya Bedingfield.
Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace.
Karen is 22 years old, stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and weighs 121 pounds. She has blonde hair and brown eyes. Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace.
Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn.
Christy is 21 years old, stands 5 foot 7 inches tall, and weighs 120 pounds. She has brown hair and green eyes. Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn.
And Miss Harris County, Cheryl Cowman.
Cheryl is 22 years old, stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and weighs 118 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes. Miss Harris County, Cheryl Cowman.
Well, there they are, Texas. You've done it again. Our 15 semifinalists in our swimsuit competition.
There's lots more beauty and excitement in store as the Miss Texas USA pageant continues. Live from the beauty capital of Texas, San Antonio.
I'm Tracy Rowlett. Tonight there's good news for some potential home buyers in Tarrant County. And Governor White makes his acting debut on Dallas. Join us for the update after the pageant.
Dramatically Dillard, dressed to the nines. Delightfully Dillard, you're looking fine. Dependably Dillard, time after time. Distinctively Dillard, we're one of a kind. Dramatically, delightfully, dependably, distinctively Dillard.
Haley's a great school. Tons of cute guys. Guess what? I got glasses for reading. Yes, I know how to read, thank you. Anyway, my mom took me to Texas State Optical for an eye exam. The doctor was a dream. He said my eyes were gorgeous.
Your left eye's a little bit weak.
I got these great glasses.
I'd like to see you again in about 6 months.
And guess what? He wants to see me again. Doctor.
Texas State Optical, celebrating 50 years of professional eye care.
Of all the major cities in Texas, San Antonio perhaps best captures the true Texas spirit with her independence and character, diversity and tradition. Our 1986 Miss Texas USA contestants were given a broad sampling of that special spirit this past week.
Built in and around the bluffs of an old rock quarry, this is considered one of the top 10 zoos in the country. The flowing streams and hilly terrain lend a special natural setting to this beautiful public facility. And you never know what surprise entertainment you might find along the way. The seals at Seal Island were especially pleased with the visit by our contestants. We doubt they're used to such pretty waiters at feeding time. Swimming pools abound in this city with its wonderful climate. And the pool at the new Wyndham Hotel set the stage for our annual press party. The festivities give the media a chance to meet the girls and select this year's Miss Photogenic. The San Antonio Natatorium was the scene of a much different event, the 1980 swim meet, this year's special charity event benefiting multiple sclerosis. Before the competition started, our contestants got the chance to see the special role water can play in the treatment of this chronic disease. Multiple sclerosis is a progressive degenerative disease of the central nervous system and is often disabling. But with water exercise, movement is easier and less strenuous, allowing those with MS to keep their muscles flexible and active. The natatorium provides a place for such special uses, as well as for recreational swimming on a year-round basis. And the 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools gave us plenty of room for our swim meet competition. The concentration was keen as our special guest coaches huddled with their teams to discuss strategy for the single elimination tournament. 12 teams of contestants representing their host hotels started the events, but only one team would be left at the end of the day. This isn't nearly as easy as it might seem. Our special lifeguards from the Alcifar Shrine Circus kept an eye on the competition and provided their own brand of entertainment as well. For the tough ones still left in competition, inner tube polo was next. And finally, water volleyball to determine the tournament champions.
We had such a terrific time, and we would like to say thank you to the Halo Distributing Company, San Antonio Parks and Recreation Department, and the Alcifar Shrine Circus, who helped make it all possible. We have some special guests with us tonight, and Kone is close by with our introductions.
Thank you, Kim. First of all, we are delighted to have 2 of our former Miss Texas USAs with us, who were both selected as first runner-up in the respective Miss USA competition pageant. Please welcome Miss Texas USA 1982, Luann Coy. And Miss Texas USA 1983, Lisa Allred Parks. We are especially pleased to have with us tonight the president of the Miss Universe Pageant Corporation from New York City. Give a warm Texas welcome to Mr. George Honchar. Back to you, Kim.
We'll be right back after this word brought to you by Light Beer from Miller.
Boy, could I go for a nice cold light beer from Miller.
I thought I'd just pop in at my favorite hangout and have one with the guys. Well, the whole gang drinks light. Oh, sure, there's a lot of other light beers around, but we all agree that light beer from Miller tastes terrific. And get this, it's less filling.
John, how many times have I told you, use the door, huh?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Like I was saying, light beer tastes great. And another thing.
Here's 4x4 news from Chevy Trucks. Now there's low 8.8 financing on new full-size K10 and 20 pickups for an average savings of about $1,500 on 4x4 Chevys. An average savings of about $1,300 on two-wheel drive pickups. Big Chevy work trucks, 2- and 4-wheel drive. 8.8 financing on full-size Chevy trucks. Nothing works harder for your buck. Nothing works like a Chevy truck.
The spirit of Texas, alive and in our rise. One look, and you'll see it. We share your dreams and share your pride. Hey, Texas, you got it. The spirit of Texas is in everything we do. And generally celebrate the spirit of Texas in you. The spirit of Texas is in every song we sing. One touch, and you'll feel it. The excitement that we bring. Hey, Texas, you got it. The spirit of Texas is alive on Channel 8. Come up and celebrate the spirit of Texas on 8.
Welcome back to the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. We're doing live television. I haven't done live television in years, and I want you to know that I have butterflies because this is so important to these lovely ladies. Our judges, they've been busy all week with preliminary events, and tonight they certainly have their work cut out for them as they choose Miss Texas USA for 1986. Ladies and gentlemen, please now, let's meet our distinguished panel of judges. First, Special Event Director for the Central Division of Dillard's Department Store, Judy Schell. Hollywood Personal Career Manager and Publicity Consultant, Mr. Edward Losey. Commercial spokeswoman and actress, having appeared in such series as Love Boat and The A-Team, Correll Myers. North Texas Regional Director of MCI Telecommunications Sales and Marketing, Mr. Cornell Hill. A versatile actress and seen in Broadway's Chorus Line, she's now starring on the daytime series Search for Tomorrow, Barbara Luna. He was voted the most valuable player of the league in 1984. He's the quarterback of the USFL Houston Gamblers, Jim Kelly. Miss USA of 1982 and fourth runner-up to Miss Universe. She's now working in real estate in Los Angeles, Terry Utley. Actively involved in the manufacturing of Action West jeans and a professional singer and TV personality, Bobby Shapiro. President of the Tradewin Sealand Subaru and on the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors from Corpus Christi, Mr. Mike Shaw. And our official auditor for this evening is Mr. Park Pearson from Pete Marwick Mitchell and Company. Ladies and gentlemen, our panel of judges. Okay, we invite you to sit back now and relax as we welcome back the 15 semi-finalists and our special entertainer, Jim Gibson, in our evening gown competition.
next to Texas, there's nothing quite the same. Texas, I like the sound of the word, 'cause when that word is heard, it puts a lump in my throat, it puts a beat in my heart. The spirit of Texas, born a long, long time ago. You ask how I know it's alive in my soul. Texas, as long as people will die, while standing for what's right, there'll be a Texas that day, there'll be a Texas that night. Oh, Texas, every boy and girl should know the feeling of Texas. All around the world, they know our name.
Miss Fort Worth, Kimberly Aker.
Kim lists her hobbies to include dancing, singing, and scuba diving. A senior at North Texas State University, she hopes to work as a news broadcaster. Kimberly Aker, Miss Fort Worth.
Miss South Houston, Renee Redden.
Renee's hobbies include candle wicking and designing jewelry. A former student at Sam Houston State University, she is planning on a permanent career in the fitness field. Renee Redden, Miss South Houston.
And here's Miss Fiesta City, Christy Deacon.
Christy says she likes weightlifting, aerobics, and exercising. A graduate of the University of Texas, she hopes to develop a career in business to include marketing and public relations. Christy Deacon, Miss Fiesta City.
Miss Bay Area, Tina Raisler.
Tina enjoys watercolor painting and pen and ink drawing. Having attended the University of Texas in Austin, she says she hopes to expand her work in interior design. Tina Raisler, Miss Bay Area.
Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks.
Kay enjoys sewing, photography, and cooking exotic dishes. A graduate of the Apostle Christian Academy in Pasadena, she hopes to eventually own part of a movie production company. Kay Hicks, Miss Clear Lake City.
Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower.
says she enjoys ceramics and working with horses. A senior at the University of Texas at Arlington, she is hoping for a career in radio and television with her own talk show. Angel Hightower, Miss Dallas.
Miss Bel Air, Kimberly Greer.
Kimberly says she enjoys playing the piano and collecting teddy bears. Having finished her sophomore year at San Jacinto Junior College, she is working on a successful real estate career. Kimberly Greer, Miss Bel Air.
And now, Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner.
Christy enjoys fashion coordinating and gardening. Having completed her freshman year at Southern Methodist University, she plans to continue traveling as a model in television work. Christy Fitchner, Miss Dallas County.
Miss San Antonio, Kelly Kennedy.
Kelly is a student at San Antonio College and says she is looking forward to working as a teacher while aspiring to become a professional singer. She enjoys softball and hiking. Kelly Kennedy, Miss San Antonio.
Miss Pasadena, Leanne Locken.
Leanne lists her hobbies to include singing and dancing. A student at San Jacinto College, she says she would one day like to own a real estate and an interior design firm. Leanne Locken, Miss Pasadena.
Here's Miss Richardson, Donna Watson.
Donna says her hobbies include volunteer work and golf. Having attended Tarrant County Junior College, she is planning on a career in advertising and marketing. Donna Watson, Miss Richardson.
Miss Houston, Tanya Bedingfield.
Tanya's hobbies include dancing, modeling, and all types of sports. A senior at the University of Houston, she says she would like to pursue a career in corporate business and eventually own and operate her own fitness center. Miss Houston, Tanya Bedingfield.
Miss Sun City, Karen Wallace.
Karen lists her hobbies to include traveling and photography. Having attended Lamar University in Beaumont, she is hoping for a career in television and to own a self-improvement school. Karen Wallace, Miss Sun City.
Miss Sharpstown, Christy Horn.
Christy says her hobbies include knitting and camping. A graduate of Sharpstown Senior High School, she would like a career as a top professional model. Christy Horn, Miss Sharpstown.
And Miss Harris County, Cheryl Kalman.
Cheryl has finished her freshman year studies at Glenn Junior College and says she would like to pursue a career in sales and possibly commercial modeling. Cheryl Kalman, Miss Harris County.
And now Now, judges, we invite you to take a closer look at our 15 delegates as they compete for the title of Miss Texas USA and the right to represent Texas in the Miss USA pageant.
As long as people survive, standing for what's right, there'll be a Texas today, there'll be a Texas
Right back with the announcement of the top 5 finalists after this message from MCI. When you're asked to choose, choose MCI.
To get you to choose them as your long-distance phone company, certain people say they're better than MCI. Not true. There's nothing better than MCI Dial 1 service. They say they're cheaper than MCI. Please. MCI costs less no matter when you call. They'll even hint that MCI's trying to look like them. No way. However, to show you what a sporting company MCI is, we won't even mention that expensive phone company by name. But I'll give you a hint. Their initials are AT&T.
When you're asked to choose a long-distance phone company, choose MCI Dial 1 long-distance service and start saving.
The only time you don't want to find a Gold Pages coupon in the Yellow Pages is after you've bought something.
10% off tennis racket?
Buy a sandwich, get a sandwich free.
That'll be $42.50 with coupon $35.
When the sun and the sand light my thirst with desire, only one diet drink can put out that fire. I wanna pop, I wanna diet Shasta, I wanna lick my lips and keep my slinky hips.
I drink Diet Shasta because now it has NutraSweet and it tastes great. And everybody knows I have great taste.
I wanna pop, I wanna diet Shasta.
There's a feeling of hopelessness and embarrassment. There's a feeling that I've done everything I can and she won't stop drinking.
There's very often a cover-up of the family, a denial that there is a problem.
I don't think I would have minded dying if that were necessary, but not in a bar someplace or falling off a bar stool.
The Elderly Alcoholic, a special report. Tomorrow at 5 on News 8.
Welcome back, and while the ballots are being tabulated to see which 5 girls advance to tonight's finals, Kim has a special behind-the-scenes adventure for us.
The city of San Antonio has a strong sense of history and culture. It is a modern, progressive city that retains its charm and its character. No wonder the population is increasing. More and more businesses are relocating here, and tourism is on the rise. The history, culture, charm, and character of San Antonio are well displayed right here in the Municipal Auditorium, the site of tonight's Miss Texas USA pageant. We took time out of the rehearsals this week to take a look around.
Conveniently located within just a few blocks of San Antonio's finest hotels, restaurants, and the famous Riverwalk, Municipal Auditorium is San Antonio's newest as well as its oldest convention facility. Originally built in 1926 as a tribute to the World War I veteran, the auditorium served the city for over 50 years, hosting every type of function from high school graduations to grand opera to Fiesta Queen coronations. That era ended in April of 1979 as a devastating fire gutted the auditorium. But maintaining the city's long-established commitment to historical preservation, it was decided the building should be restored to its original elegance and beauty. Later, this effort is complete, and it stands in honor of those San Antonio servicemen who were killed in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and World War I. Let's take a look inside.
building is much like the old in many ways. Solid oak doors and chairs, brass railings, and antique lighting fixtures all add to the auditorium's grace and charm. This lobby can hold up to 1,000 people and is perfect for receptions. Also on this level are the east and west galleries, which can be closed off for small luncheons or meetings. Downstairs, there is even more meeting area. This facility is just right for displaying and exhibiting. It can be easily adapted for a banquet or used as a rehearsal hall. And there are 6 small meeting rooms with removable walls. This week, the area is transformed into extra dressing rooms for our 112 contestants. The main level of the auditorium features a large 45 by 75-foot stage, just the right size for a special concert or a statewide televised beauty pageant. There are 3,600 permanent seats here in the main theater, and this center floor tilts so it can be used for banquets and special exhibits, or for additional theater-style seating. Total seating capacity for the auditorium is just around 5,000. That's a lot of people. State-of-the-art technical equipment is housed in this area overlooking the theater. Computerized lighting and soundboards are all a part of the updated editions. Maintained and operated throughout the year by Brad Gessner and his excellent staff of technicians, the Municipal Auditorium has certainly come a long way since 1926. We're delighted to be the very first live televised event in the newly reopened San Antonio Municipal Auditorium. Through the magic of television, we can show you this beautiful facility as it was last week,
and as it is tonight during our 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. A very special thank you goes to the San Antonio Convention and Visitors Bureau for choosing this year's pageant. San Antonio continues to be the ideal home of the Miss Texas USA pageant. Bob?
Thank you, Kim. It sure does. And I remember back in my concert promoting days, I produced many a concert in this beautiful venue. Well, this has been an especially exciting year for Miss Texas USA and for one special lady. And I'm speaking, of course, of Lauda Martinez Herring, our retiring Miss Texas USA. And this past May 13th, Lauda was crowned Miss USA for 1985. And Lauda went on to be selected as one of the top 10 finalists in the Miss Universe pageant just 2 weeks ago tonight. It all started in December of 1983 when Lauda won the first pageant she ever entered and became Miss El Paso. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to San Antonio, our own Miss USA for 1985, Lauda Martinez Herring.
From the land she loves, there's green grass growing, a gentle breeze a blowing, blue sky above, the place she loves, that's her home.
You are so beautiful. You really are. And here from Austin, Charles Gandy, Department Assistant for State Federal Relations, with a special presentation for you, Lauda. Mr. Gandy? Good evening, sir.
Bob, as you know, the Yellow Rose of Texas is an award that we give outstanding women in the state that have contributed to Texas's welfare and image. Laura, you know, we're proud of you for your accomplishments and yourself, and we hope that you'll continue to spread your good cheer, fellowship, and hospitality throughout your travels. On behalf of Governor Mark White and all the citizens of the state of Texas, I designate you the official Yellow Rose of Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Gandy. I'd just like to say that without the love and support of the entire state of Texas, I could have never have done it. And I am very proud to represent Texas now, and I will continue to proudly and honorably represent Texas throughout my travels in the U.S. I love Texas, and I love you all, and thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Gandhi. Many thanks to Laura. Congratulations on a wonderful year as Miss Texas USA, and of course our best wishes to her for another exciting year as Miss USA. Now, we are ready with the names of our top 5 finalists as I make my way down here. And Cherise Haugen, Miss Teen 1984, is going to give me that list. Thank you very much. All right. On this card are the names of the 5 girls who will move one step closer to the title and crown of Miss Texas USA 1986. And let me move right over here and make that announcement right now. Here we go, folks. Our first semifinalist is Miss Houston Tanya Bedingfield. Our second semifinalist is Miss Dallas Angel Hightower. Just 3 more names to go, so here we are. Our next finalist is Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks. All right. Our 4th finalist is Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, only one name remains. Just one more chance to continue in the competition for the title of Miss Texas USA for 1986. And that name is Miss Fort Worth Kim Aker. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our 5 finalists.
Well, it won't be long now, and we'll have a new Miss Texas USA. Now, Dillard's presents Liz Claiborne's Fall Colors.
Dramatically Dillard's, dressed to the nines. Delightfully Dillard's, you're looking fine. Dependably Dillard's, time after time. Distinctively Dillard's, we're one of a kind. Dramatically, delightfully, dependably, distinctively Dillard's.
52 shirts, extra starch, extra steam.
Time out. Time out for tiny little tea leaves in Tetley tea.
Only Tetley's Tiny Tea Leaves can give you that big Tetley refreshment. So take time out for Tetley.
Okay, Flash, we got him now. Up the middle, one more time. Time out. Time out. Time out for tiny little tea leaves in Tetley tea.
Mexico was a golden dream. The unspoiled beaches, the warmth of the sun, and something even warmer.
Come feel the warmth of Mexico. You'll feel it from everyone.
No one will believe this.
Feel the warmth of Mexico. Where the people will warm you as much as the sun. Feel the warmth of Mexico.
Once you feel the warmth of Mexico, it's so hard to say goodbye.
Feel the warmth of Mexico.
This week, comedy is king on Entertainment Tonight. We'll keep you laughing with a look at Betty White's new series, Rodney Dangerfield's new special, and Robin Williams' new film.
A comedy, a funny film with nice pictures like this.
Next, a view to a hit from Duran Duran and the making of the sequel to Romancing the Stone. The week begins with Dynasty's John Forsythe and the queen of the comic strip, Betty Boop. All this week on Entertainment Tonight.
After the News 8 update.
Welcome back to the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. No matter where you go throughout the world, everybody always says, Texas has the most beautiful women. Well, the 5 ladies behind me prove that they're right, believe me. Say something, though? We've gone from 112 contestants to 15 semi-finalists, and now we have our top 5 finalists. And here in my little hand, I have a question for our contestants. Each of our ladies will wait in our special soundproof booth. Boy, that's tough for me to say, until it's her turn to answer, with the exception of Miss Houston. She's going to stay out here with me because she will be first. Charisse will be helping me on this segment of our competition as each contestant gives her spontaneous, unrehearsed answer to our questions. So, ladies, into the soundproof booth you go, with the exception. I tried to say that on the Newlywed Game for 19 years, and they finally didn't ask me to say it anymore. Now you know why. All right, here we go. This is the question. You may possibly be our new Miss Texas USA and spend the next year making appearances and traveling throughout the state and country. What message would you hope to leave with those you meet?
I'd like to tell them that everybody in Texas is warm, friendly people. I'd like for them to all come and visit and to know that they're welcome anytime and that they're the warmest people in the world in Texas.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Houston. Tanya Bedingfield. All right, Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower. Angel, you may possibly be our new Miss Texas USA and spend the next year making appearances and traveling throughout the state and country. What message would you hope to leave with those you meet?
The message that I'd like to leave to everyone is that you can. No matter who you are, what your background, or how dark your future may be, you still have possibilities and you can do anything that you want to.
Thank you very much. Miss Dallas, Angel Hightower. Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks. Okay, you may possibly be our new Miss Texas USA and spend the next year making appearances and traveling throughout the state and country. What message would you hope to leave with those you meet?
To always have a positive attitude, to wake up every morning with the feeling that that's going to be your last day, to strive for all the goals that you have, putting 100% of yourself into reaching those goals.
Thank you. Miss Clear Lake City, Kay Hicks. Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. Hi, Chris. Christy, you may possibly be our new Miss Texas USA and spend the next year making appearances and traveling throughout the state and country. What message would you hope to leave with those you meet?
I would like to leave a message that this country is built on freedom and love, and we all care for each other, and the citizens of this country should always stand by each other and keep peace within the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. And now, Miss Fort Worth, Kim Aker. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Kim, you may possibly be our new Miss Texas USA and spend the next year making appearances and traveling throughout the state and country. What message would you hope to leave with those you meet?
I think the message that I would like to leave is that you're only going to get out of life what you put into it. And I've realized, Bob, that my key to success has come from hard work, determination, and a positive attitude. And I'm not afraid of hard work. And I would like for everyone to see that determination in the goals that you set for yourself will finally get you somewhere.
Thank you very much. There she is, Miss Fort Worth, Kim Aker. Boy, they make me want to go out and become a successful game show host. Maybe I'll try a show called The Newlywed Game. They tell me it's coming back in September, and I think I'll be there, too. All right. Well, we have the names of our 4 runners-up and our new Miss Texas USA in just a moment. But first, it really has been a whirlwind year for Lauda Martinez-Herring, the lovely young lady who won the title a year ago. And she found a very special homecoming awaiting her in San Antonio this weekend.
It was a warm and joyful homecoming as Miss USA 1985 made her first visit to San Antonio since winning the crown. And the party was in the most appropriate of places, the St. Anthony Intercontinental Hotel, the site of Laura's coronation ball as Miss Texas USA last July. This year's winner will have the chance to follow in Laura's footsteps as she competes next spring for the 1986 Miss USA title. Plus, our new Miss Texas USA will receive a wonderful array of gifts and prizes. The tennis courts give us a glimpse of the sportswear collection our new Miss Texas USA will enjoy from Catalina. And after an active day, she'll be ready to use her full collection of hair appliances from the Vidal Sassoon division of the Helen of Troy Corporation. Makeup touch-ups will always be easy with cosmetics from Maybelline. Dillard's Department Stores presents our winner with her own charge card to use in selecting her special $6,000 day wardrobe. Perfect for a lunch complete with singing waiters. Or the Miss Texas USA State Tour, hosted by Dillard's each spring. While on tour this year, our winner will fly border to border on Southwest Airlines, drive Advantage rent-a-cars in each city, and stay at La Quinta Motor Inns throughout Texas. And how appropriate to make this Texas swing in the finest of Western wear from the Tony Lama Company. Accented by this beautiful hand-beaded belt buckle from the Tigua Indian Reservation. Our winner tonight will barely have time to unpack her bags between trips, and she'll see more than the Lone Star State. American Airlines will fly Miss Texas USA to visit Paris, France. And she'll travel to the 1986 Miss USA pageant, courtesy of Adventure World Travel Agency. When her feet do touch the ground, she'll enjoy relaxing by the pool in her special collection of Catalina swimsuits. The Holiday Inn Northwest Loop provides the setting for a look at our Queen's collection of pant outfits from Action West of Texas. And to complement any outfit, accessories from Designs by Pat Marr. The historic Teddy Roosevelt Saloon at the Menger Hotel, where Roosevelt recruited his famous Rough Riders, is just the place for our winner to enjoy her wardrobe of lamb suede and leather designs from Susie Casperin's Fantasies collection. There will be plenty of opportunities to enjoy her special women's wear collection from Farrah, both at home and away. Eastern Airlines has a Caribbean vacation plan for our new Miss Texas USA. Our queen will be the center of attention on any evening out in her formal gowns and cocktail designs by GuyRex. And diamonds are the perfect accessory. This year's winner will enjoy using this $38,000 seven-piece wardrobe of diamond jewelry totaling more than 13 carats from Zales. And as a lasting memento of her once-in-a-lifetime reign, this diamond solitaire pendant, also from Zales. If the night is chilly, our winner can surround herself in the elegance of this beautiful fur from Pam Mahoney Furriers of Dallas. And whatever the occasion, she'll wear her official crown ring from Master Jewelers in El Paso. Texas is well known for its ideal weather and warm sun. A perfect place to enjoy her own Hot Springs indoor-outdoor spa. To ensure that perfect tan, our winner will have her own tanning bed, courtesy of the patented SCA Wolf systems. Or she can go to the beach in beautiful Ixtapa, Mexico, courtesy Mexicana Airlines, with hotel accommodations in both Ixtapa and Mexico City at the Camino Real. No matter where she goes, our new Miss Texas USA will always be on time with this lovely Seiko watch from Zales Jewelers. And she'll be the talk of the town in her GL XT Coupe from the Texas Subaru dealers. It's been a double dream come true for this lovely young lady from El Paso to first win the Miss Texas USA crown and to go on to win the Miss USA title. The same dreams could come true for tonight's winner of the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant.
And let me tell you, in addition to all of this, our new Miss Texas USA already has plans for New Year's Eve because she'll reign as queen of the 27th annual Blue Bonnet Bowl.
The judges have finished their work and the auditors have almost finished theirs. We'll be right back with the results in the name of the Miss Texas USA for 1986. But first, a word from your Texas Subaru dealers.
Why do we buy a station wagon? Comfort, space, dependability. The 1985 Subaru station wagon is all this and more. You won't find a better value in an import wagon with the room of a Subaru or the luxurious features. Combine all this with a very affordable price, and there's no reason to look further than Subaru. Why do we buy a Subaru wagon? Because it goes with the territory, your territory.
Visit your nearby Texas Subaru dealer today for a great deal on a Subaru.
Dramatically tailored, dressed to the nines. Delightfully tailored, you're looking fine. Dependably tailored, time after time. Distinctively tailored, we're one of a kind. Dramatically, delightfully, dependably, distinctively tailored. Looking my best, feeling my best, doing my best. I'm at my best. I'm in my best with Maybelline.
Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts through work, lasts through play, lasts through all you do and say. And what colors? Long-wearing nail color by Maybelline lasts and lasts and lasts.
Imagine a country where business faced no competition.
Give me meat.
No meat. Fish. Imagine no competition.
Want meat.
No meat. Fish.
Fish no good.
No refund. Exchange. No competition is what AT&T had with long distance in America. Now you're free to choose MCI's lower rates and more up-to-date system. Call for MCI Dial 1 service. It's the real choice.
Welcome back to the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. And before we get to our top five, I think that, well, I travel around these United States, and I've never seen a state pageant that is produced like this. GuyRex, their entire production staff, and all of their sponsors, what a job they do in the Miss Texas USA pageant. Believe me. And my thanks also to Armando Romero and all of my friends at Tony Lama, because they've been partly responsible for me being here, and I'm very happy to be here. Okay, our judges have finished with their work. Our auditor has completed the tally, and I believe that all-important. Now, the all-important list is ready, so I'm going to get that list right now. Are you as nervous as I am? Here we go. I've got the top five. Now, on this card are the names of the runners-up in the 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant. Good luck to each of you. Everybody ready? Here we go. Our fourth runner-up for the title of Miss Texas USA and a winner of a $500 cash scholarship award from K-Bobs Incorporated is Miss Houston Tanya Bedingfield. The third runner-up and winner of a $1,000 cash scholarship from Fantasies is Miss Dallas Angel Hightower. the second runner-up and the winner of a $1,500 cash scholarship from the Vidal Sassoon division of the Helen of Troy Corporation is Miss Clear Lake City Kay Hicks. Well, there are only 2 remaining finalists. Ladies, would you come down here with me, please? In just about 30 seconds, one of you very lovely ladies will be named the first runner-up and will receive a $2,000 cash scholarship award from the Texas Subaru dealers. And the other will be our new Miss Texas USA, winning the $18,000 in scholarships that we described earlier. She'll also win a brand new Subaru, furs, diamonds, and clothes, all worth over $90,000. And here we go. The first runner-up is Miss Fort Worth Kimberly Aker, our new Miss Texas USA, Miss Dallas County, Christy Fitchner. Christy wins the cash awards and all the magnificent prizes. They're all yours. And also the chance to be your state's representative in Miami, Florida for the annual Miss USA pageant next spring.
Christy is 22 years old, stands 5'8" tall. She has blonde hair and green eyes and enjoys fashion coordinating and gardening, and she is gorgeous. Having completed her freshman year at Southern Methodist University, she plans to continue traveling as a model in television work after her reign as Miss Texas and maybe Miss USA. Who knows? Christy Fitchner, Miss Dallas County, and now Miss Texas USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, there she is, your 1986 Miss Dallas County and now Miss Texas USA, Christy Fitchner. And Christy, here are the keys to your brand new Subaru. There's your beautiful fur coat, full-length coat from Pam Mahoney Furriers. And isn't she something special? 1986, Miss Texas USA, Christy Fitchner. Well, that's it. Boy, have I had a good time. I'm Bob Eubanks with our new Miss Texas USA. Thank you, Texas.
Well, there she is, Miss Texas USA for 1986. She's Christy Fitchner, representing Dallas County, and the winner of more than $90,000 in cash and prizes. She's in for an exciting year, representing the Lone Star State of Texas, living a Cinderella story. I'm sure that Texas will be proud of her, hearing the Texas USA banner. And then starting day after tomorrow, she's off on her first trip, which begins her fantastic year of travel and experiences. Be sure and keep a close watch. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot about her. See you next spring at the 1986 Miss USA pageant over network television from Miami, Florida. Thank you. Good night.
The 1986 Miss Texas USA pageant has been brought to you by Dillard. Dependably, delightfully, distinctively Dillard. And MCI. Everything you want from a long-distance service for less. And Maybelline. Be the best that you can be with Maybelline. And by your Texas Subaru dealers. Remember to join us this spring for the Miss USA pageant. This is Pat Haggerty speaking. Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
Ooh, I like the sound of the name. 'Cause next to Texas, there's nothing quite the same. I like the sound of the word. 'Cause when that word is heard, it puts the lump in my throat. It puts the beat in my heart.
More than half of a North Dallas wish list for improved roads will be included in a bond proposal on its way to voters. DISD is taking a second look at Dallas schools previously thought to be free of asbestos, and Governor